This is my productivity workflow as a copywriter for 2024. I'm getting some upgrades in the next couple of months, and so I wanted to make this video now so you guys can kind of see the evolution of my setup. Anyway, this is my room. So as you can see, I have a light setup, which will be in the description. I have a tripod, which is over there. And this is my main desktop. It's both mobile and it's my desktop. And then I have a whiteboard over here, which is working on some back end things that I think should be going down in around 2025. So with that out of the way, this is more in depth on my computer, how I organize my day to day, and just the entire workflow. Again, it's super important you have a good work environment. This is what's worked for me. It has taken me lots and lots of hours and lots of trial and error. So I do really hope that this helps you. So this is my mouse. It's a Logitech, not sure. I think it's a G Pro. Very light, really good. It's lasted a long time. My mouse pad as well matches the color. It's from Leatherology, if you're curious. Again, all this will be in the description. These are my Sennheiser headphones. They are IEMs. Very expensive for these things, but they're some of the best headphones I've ever had. So definitely worth it. Next up is my keyboard, which I'm actually going to unplug. So you can kind of see the back of it, but it is called a Jairis, and it is a custom keyboard. It's pretty heavy. But the reason I have a custom keyboard is because it sounds really good and I type a lot. And so if you can hear the sound of that, it to me sounds really good. So it's also got this cable, this white cable, connecting the both keyboard and the mouse to the computer. I'm using this Acer attachment, which I'll link again in the description. And you just plug it into the laptop there, and yeah, so let me go ahead and plug this in really quick. So now that's plugged in, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I organize my desktop. So you can see that there's only around 5 applications there. That is because I don't want to be distracted. I just want the bare minimum of things kind of on my screen, and so those are the 5 I use day to day. And up here at the top, you can see that there are 3 folders that I use day to day. And I'll quickly open one. This is for recordings. This is for my Upwork outreach. And this is kind of my day-to-day stuff, routine, some success posts, my song sound effects, because I do post Instagram Reels, which again, all this stuff is in the school community. So go check it out, steal it, and then use it for yourself. It's in the link will be in the description as well, if you want that. Now, kind of continuing on, going to Chrome. So if you can see up here at the top, I have tons of folders, which I'll explain in a moment. School, routine, 80/20, war map. I use those daily. Next up is the metrics. These are how I kind of track all my metrics, which again, they will be in the description. All my social media links, some education that I have watched YouTube videos on, some of my SOPs. So this is stuff that helps kind of with my morning routine, with my day-to-day routine. I send this to anybody I hire so they know how to perform a specific job. An example would be editing my videos. So you can pretty much see I break down the entire process on how to edit my videos. And if you want the video format, you can go there as well, which is pretty cool. Opening that back up. Clients that I work with, some software that I use day to day, miscellaneous stuff. And that is that. Now, extensions I use for Chrome, I use Cold Turkey, Dark Reader. I use Undistracted, and so I'll open these up in a moment. But Undistract or URL blocker, you just paste the URL, and it blocks out specific websites until you remove them. So that's pretty cool. I use Dark Reader as well because I like dark mode. Cold Turkey is a software that you have to purchase, which I'll show you in a moment. And this is undistracted, which essentially you can block certain websites from you accessing them. So if you just type in YouTube, it won't allow you to visit the website, which is pretty cool. So with that out of the way, I also have cold turkey, which again is paid for. And essentially you can block certain set periods of time throughout the day. And it's super straightforward. So you turn it on and it'll block all the websites you add up until 6 hours essentially for a certain amount of time, which is great. So every morning log on to this, turn it on, and it turns itself off at around 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. So then I can post my social media content. And yeah, that's why I love cold turkey so much. So that, I'm gonna go ahead and close that out. Yeah, so that is that. As far as the playlist I listen to pretty constantly, I just look up brown noise on Spotify. Whoops, brown noise. And I just kind of do one of these usually, or like this one. And these headphones are so good, you can't really hear anybody or anything when you have them on, and the music sounds really good. It is honestly pretty addictive. So I have that. This is the pens. These are the pens I use. Roding. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Roding 600 are the pens I use. Some of the best pens. Bit expensive as well, but very good. Sticky notes for kind of what I'm working on, so you can kind of actually see what I have to do today. I have my journal here for any sort of ideas, and my phone, which is pretty much a dumb phone. So when you log on, you can actually see all this. This is essentially how you get to my messages. And this is how you get, wherever you want to go, calendar, etc. So with that, this is the next page. I use Opal and Freedom to block certain set times of the day so I can work and not be distracted on my phone. I love Freedom the most because essentially you can just go to schedule. Actually, we'll do start session. And if you click the 2-hour time period start session, it will block Instagram, Twitter, all those apps you don't want to use, which is pretty cool. I also have my WAP set up, or my Whoop, Spotify, Audible. Opal's another good one as well, similar. It's the same kind of app for productivity, which is pretty cool. And you just go, you can set a timer for when you're working. You just go up here, click it, and then you do a reoccurring session where it sets it starts at 6 a.m. every single day. It ends at 11. So yeah, that is my that's my full setup. I'm gonna also jump into my computer, and so that is my full setup. That is pretty much everything that I do day to day to stay focused. If you want me to go in depth on anything else, or you want to see the links to all those applications I just showed you, they will be in a Google Doc attached to the Notion document. So just look out for those, make a copy for yourself, and then download all those extensions. I use them every day. So with that in mind, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, all the links to everything will be in the description. I'm working on a road to my first client live with you guys. That should be live probably January 1st. So look out for that. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.